One of the most memorable moments of an athlete's career is if he's ever lucky enough to come home and play in front of his friends and family. Combine that with the excitement and pressure of a postseason game, and you've got something truly special. That's exactly what happened for LMU goalkeeper Paul Blanchette, a native of Palo Alto, California, when his Lions were matched up against Stanford in the first round of the NCAA tournament, and he got to return to his old stomping grounds.
Nice save.
Family members and friends of Paul Blanchette filled the stands of Kagan Stadium at Stanford University, decked out in LMU gear. A change in color scheme for some of the Palo Alto residents who are used to sporting the Cardinal red.
I've convinced all my Palo Alto friends to root for LMU and not for Stanford. We've always been Stanford fans, but not tonight.
We grew up in the area. We've been going here since we were kids, and he's actually played in the area his whole life, so it's fun to see him back out here as a college athlete and doing well and having a good time with it.
Paul attended Gunn High School in Palo Alto, just about 4 miles down the road from Stanford, and as a child, dreamed of someday playing on this very field.
I was a ball boy here a couple times, so I always look up to him and be like, oh, I want to play there, and first time I came back, it was a dream come true.
It is every kid who grows up in Palo Alto's dream is to play in the Stanford Stadium, whether it's for Stanford or someone else.
When it actually came time to pick a school, Paul chose LMU for the atmosphere, the soccer program, the education, and for the chance to blaze his own trail.
I think he wanted to get away from home a little bit. Stanford is really his backyard, and so it's been a great opportunity for him to get away from home and do something different.
Finding his perfect fit at LMU only makes a homecoming to Palo Alto all the more reason to celebrate.
We have about 25 family members and friends. These are folks who are, uncles, aunts, cousins, parents of kids he grew up with.
I drove the carpool back and forth. His mom and I would switch back and forth from the carpool, and the number one thing was always when we got in the car, what are we having for dinner?
That's always great having sport. It was a little hard because we lost. It was a really tough game. Probably fought hard, but so it's just nice to see everybody.
Even though the Lions' postseason dreams came to an end here at Stanford, the sophomore goalkeeper gave his friends and family plenty to cheer about, and it is obviously only the beginning for this kid from Palo Alto. For the W.TV, I'm Amanda Blackwell.